Hello everyone and welcome to this video where I'm going to be demonstrating exactly how I find leads, how I find companies that are more likely to reply to me, and hopefully serve as a benchmark and a training video for you to see, okay, this is exactly what I need to find. And I'm going to show you how to source leads from LinkedIn, and I'm going to show you the best way to find leads on Indeed. Now this video is going to be not pre-planned, so there's going to be a few hiccups here and there. However, you should be able to either source the lead yourself through this method, or you can show this method to a freelancer that you've sourced and just say, this is exactly how I want you to find the leads, watch this video, and yeah, you can do it from there. So that's what I suggest. So let's get started. So I'm going to look at, let's say I'm going to look at project managers, yeah, and I'm going to search in Birmingham. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate what I would do in this case. So sometimes you would get some titles that don't say project manager. Now this is a project support officer, senior installation project manager, project administrator. So these are kind of irrelevant. So we're going to use some filters here, and what we're going to do is we're going to say with this in the title, so project manager. So in this way, all we're going to find is project managers. We're going to exclude staffing agencies and we're going to find jobs. So at the moment we got 93 come up results. So obviously you can expand, or you can just take off your area. So for example, let's look at this company. Now things I look at first of all is 30 days. I mean, I don't look too much at date, but it's good to know. 30 days means that they're very desperate, they can't find anyone, and they might have posted this job many times. It's also remote, so they're willing to pretty much take anyone on as well. 30 days might be that it's old, they haven't got who they're looking for, so they haven't taken the job advert down. However, it might be that they've posted the job and then they've already hired and they just haven't taken the job down. So you don't know until you actually get in there. So we're going to look up this company, Phoenix Group, and we're going to see exactly, like I said, we're not pre-planned. We want to have a look at their website, see exactly what they do. So they're quite a big company because they're listed, and we're going to type LinkedIn at the end. Now the reason is we're going to look up the company and we want to see, I can tell now it's going to be quite large. So yeah, what we want to see is, we don't want to see less than 70 employees, and we don't want to see more than, 1,000, I would say. Not to say you can't target this. The golden area is going to be 70 to about 200. So what we do, we're on the page, and what we're going to do is we're going to look for the decision maker. So we're going to go to people. Now the job titles you're going to look at are resourcing manager, recruitment manager, head of recruitment. These are the key titles that actually, it's a given that they're the recruiter. However, some companies might have HR directors that manage it. You might have talent acquisition people you can go to, head of talent, talent sourcing lead. They all have names. So as long as it's related to recruitment. Now what I do is I search recruitment or HR, something like that. And what it does, it picks up the people, head of resourcing, bang. I can tell you that she's going to be the person you would contact. Talent acquisition. These could be secondary, but I would definitely go to head of resourcing. Sometimes it may get to the case where, I can look at this company and I know they've got too much of a big internal team. This is head of talent acquisition, yeah? So he could be possibly secondary. So immediately I would email Heather. I use apollo.io to find her email address. So it's going to pick up the wrong email address here, because it's trying to pick up this, and it's picked up that as her surname. So I want to type in, there's a few abbreviations, so I want to go back to the website, thephoenixgroup.com. so it's going to probably be first name.surname. That's the email address I would try. Or I would look at taking the dot out first, if that bounces back, if you send the email and it bounces back, or H and then the surname, so the first letter of the first name. and there might be different sort of, it might just be Heather at, but unlikely for a company of this magnitude and size, they're going to have first name dot surname. 90% of the time, it would be something very similar at that. Another thing you can try is they might have a .co.uk extension if they're a global company pointing to a .com. So you could type in .co.uk, nothing come up. Sometimes when you type .co.uk, it redirects it to a .com. So they use the .co.uk for their English staff or their people that are based in the UK. That's what I would do. I would go on now, email Heather, and so say, I just seen you recruiting for a project manager, and I would email them through my email template from there. I've made many videos on that. I'm not going to go into that, but I'll leave the link in the description below so you can see exactly how to do that. Yeah, either you can drop it into a spreadsheet, use GMass, send it out another time, or just gather the data. We'll do another one right now. And what we can look at is, I'm just sifting through, maybe this company might be, project communications manager. Let's have a look. They might be struggling. Let's see if it's good. I want to find some that aren't good. So I'm going to type in LinkedIn again, and I'm going to open up there. I'm guessing, excuse me, this might be ideal. I usually can tell from the followers before even clicking through. Maybe 20, 30 people. Yeah, 20, 30 people. But however, they're a tech company, so they might have good budget. They might have good, from this size, I would go directly to the chief exec, unless they have something specific, because he's probably putting a job advert out. So how long has he been there? 4 years. Possibly he's got someone HR or someone that does the admin. I'll click Apollo, and I've got his email address. It's his first name and his website. So that would have been easy to guess anyway, but I've used Apollo, and I would just copy it here, and it would paste in to the website there, and I would email him. So that's how you would source leads. Now I'm going to show you something else now that I haven't showed on the channel before, and this is something I spoke about to a nice gentleman earlier, and I was recommending to do this. So type in recruitment consultant, and we're going to find recruitment consultants that are not clued up. They think that they're winning business by having endorsements, but what they're doing is they're giving away leads, and they're giving away the decision makers in what they're doing. So like I said, this takes a little longer. So we're going to look at this young lady, and we're going to look at this person. We're going to look at this person. We're going to look at him. And what we're looking for is we're going to see if there's any endorsements. So what happens is a company you work with or recruit for, even this gives away candidates, and these are candidates that are quite in the market. So this looks like a candidate. We can have a look at him, see what he does. He's obviously a candidate. Let's check out this person's profile if they got any endorsements. And what we're looking for is a client. It was higher set to my recruitment team. Yeah, so this would be someone you would contact directly, or this gives away. This basically says a big red flag. These people use recruitment agencies. Yeah, so I'll do the same thing. I would source the lead from here. Let's have a look. And we would source the lead like normal. We would have a look and see what we can find. I mean, this company is quite large. So it looks like a recruit. I don't know what these guys do. It's all recruiters. Are they an agency? Education management. Let's have a look. What exactly do they do? I got no idea what they do. I don't know this market, sorry. But yeah, you're going to look at, contacting. You do the same formula. Anyway, that might not be a good example. Let's have a look and see if they got any endorsements here. So, well, she seems to be a designer or something. Is she a recruiter? She's a researcher. Anyway, so let's skip that. Let's go to this gentleman. I don't know if he's the internal or what is he. He's a recruiter. So he's got a lot of endorsements, this gent. He must be very good. He must be better than me. Contract recruitment is easy. There we go, resourcing manager. He's the guy you want to talk to. So first name dot surname, whatever his company is. So you'd go on to Tesco's. I mean, if you didn't be able to work it out, you'd click visit website and you'd do first name dot surname. With Tesco's careers, or you can go to tescos.com and do it from there. Let's just do one more. So if you're looking for good tech companies or candidates that, you know, developers are sought after, we can look at that as well. Let's see if there's any more. But you want to search in your niche, obviously. I'm just doing this as an example. This is extremely powerful. This is basically saying these are, there we go, he's human resource manager. Wonderful. You can see what she'll probably even write, or they help me find a position in, you know, whatever company for an expert job seeker, or, you know, she helped me find a project manager, basically. And this is another one. I mean, this might be a colleague giving the opportunity to a new consultant in my team. So yeah, this is an extremely powerful method. You can look on review sites. This is something that hardly anyone does, and literally you can spend a day a month doing it, connecting with people on LinkedIn. And believe me, don't put endorsements from your clients, because you're just giving them away, and no one teaches this stuff. No one looks at this stuff. This is something that you won't find on a course if you pay for, you know, a few £1,000s. This is only on my channel. So connect with me on LinkedIn. I'm also offering consultancy calls. If you do want to get in touch with me, drop me an email. My link in the description. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Take care.